In this week's episode, I show my ninja skills catching a camera. Alyssa helps me take some hardware off. I fix this broken step. Also cut into the cockpit seats as they were super spongy. Get distracted by a squirrel. Do a little more work on the temporary garage structure. Not sure if anybody's noticed, but the previous owner of the boat named it Climax, and as the story goes, his dinghy was named Foreplay. Not sure if I'm going to keep this name or not, but it certainly would be a climax when this project is done and finally get to put the boat in the water. Still have one large 28 by 50-ish size tarp to put over the whole structure, which I will spare you all from watching this week, but hoping that this is good enough to repel, definitely going to repel rain, no problem, but high winds and snow might be another thing. I'll probably have to get out there, big storms, and just push off the snow from the underside, give it a little tap-tap-taparoo. Might as well take this guy off. I don't think that's going to be too hard. See how it goes here. That one might be epoxied. This went a lot easier than I'd anticipated it to. Some of the screws were a little tricky, but nothing a little elbow grease couldn't fix. The back side of it was just attached by some sealant caulking of some sorts that wasn't too hard to cut through, and then I pried it the rest of the way carefully, not too hard so I didn't damage the board. Yeah. Well, looks like we got it all taken off here. Have to clean that up a little bit. Board here for some support. Don't know how solid it is. Let's see. Oh wow. That is probably not doing much. Ugh. All right. Here we go. It feels very spongy. I weigh about 195 pounds. Was that the furthest one out? Huh. Well, that's weird. Okay, let's go over to the other side. Ow, 1 second. Well, it looks like I need a new blade, so I'm not going to be able to finish this today anyways. But next step is cut around here, save the fiberglass, see what's going on with that core, get all that fixed. I need to take that guy off. Probably just gonna take all my hardware off here. That'll be tomorrow's job. Go to the store, get a new bit for the saw, take off this hardware. Things looking pretty dry down here. This is a area that has quite a lot of D-lam. That is not good. Guess that's what happens with age. It's alright, we'll fix her up. Good morning. It's a foggy morning in Maine. Headed to go get some tarps at Harbor Freight, finish the garage, and we got some new blades for the oscillating saw. Yeah! I've discovered over on this side of the boat, it looks like the only real spongy area is right here. I'm guessing probably from these screws, and then it came out to here, but this side of it looks pretty good, which I'll show you here. So I'm just gonna cut out this little piece and see what we got under here. Trying to do less work if possible. Kiss method. Keep it simple, stupid. That's me. Alright, where'd I put my tools? Helps when you turn things on. We will keep going here. Woo! Hell yeah. Getting better. Wow. That was a good catch. All right. So both these sides done. Looks like it's getting nice and dry over here, which is awesome. I think this is savable here. I'm gonna leave it a couple of days, let it dry out. Finish getting the tarp up here so things don't get wet again. And I think for now, I will take the hardware off. Wow, that's interesting. I suppose I should figure out how to disassemble these. I didn't record it, but I did finish getting all the hardware off of the aft section of the boat. So next week we will be putting back some balsa core into the cockpit seats, cutting more of the aft section around the outboard motor enclosure, and hopefully also getting some of the deck done on the sides and the bow. That's going to do it for this week's video. Appreciate everybody checking it out. Going to be headed down to New York tonight to go find some more of these Herkimer diamonds, hopefully tomorrow. And then back to boat work this weekend. Hope everybody had a good week and has a good weekend, and we'll see you next week. Peace.